guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we have a new story event here, based upon the events of Dragon Ball Superhero. And then we do still also have this event right here. Now, there actually was a minor update to this event. I'll just kind of like go over all the info for both of these events in this video, I think. So this event is where we grind up this base form Gohan. Now, they didn't add a support memory to this yet. Global Dokkan once tweeted out a picture of this event that said you can get a support memory from it. I still do think that's probably coming, but we will see when that might actually be the case, right? I could see this event still continue to be updated. There's definitely still more stuff they could do from Superhero for sure, right? Do they talk about it in here? No, they don't. Okay, so I noticed this. The two currencies we can grind from this event right here, the little, like, plushies or whatever, if we go over to the shop, this is where we're going to be able to get the free-to-play Gamma 1 and 2. Because what they did was they made it a, like, you could get, I think Gamma 1 was from login, right? And then Gamma 2 was from missions. But in the future, right, someone might start playing the game for the first time after, the new anime comes back, new characters happen, and then to be able to get these characters beyond just this celebration, looks like they added it in here. You're able to get it with this currency right here. So I thought that was good. That also means Gamma 1 and 2's super attack is so easily farmable. Some people are upset about that because they use Kais and stuff like that, but, I mean, it happens occasionally, right? The Gammas have curb stomped the game for 2 months straight. I don't know that it's that big of a deal. I guess, yeah, it can be a bit of a bummer if you pulled the Gammas and used Kais for them, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, right? Alright, so we have the new event here. Let's go and take a look. So, the base form Gohan, we grind him up from the other event, and then we can actually awaken him through this event. Now, this Gohan, he Dokkan Awakens into Super Saiyan. He is not going to be an LR like many people thought, because Global Dokkan in the data download, they do this all the time, Global does, where they put the sticker in for the character too early. And they do this specifically on Global. So this Gohan is not an LR, and he's going to EZA, presumably during this same celebration, I would say. So this guy's going to be getting an EZA, which means he's not going to be an LR. And that's the one sort of, like, thing in here. I definitely feel a little bummed that there's no support memories at all from the movie, but again, I think we could see one rather soon. Oh, and what is it? It's Dragon Ball Superhero. Yeah, Superhero is the category to get increased drop rates. Okay, perfect. So sure, let's go ahead and jump into the event. I always do like recording these events like this. And in this video, I'll probably rainbow 4 different units. Well, actually, one of them. No, I already do have a video where I rainbowed that base Gohan. I guess I'll just add it to showcase. Whatever. Right here, let's just jump in. And see what is going to happen over in here. So, yep, we'll just go ahead and jump in like this. Just full LRs for the Dragon Ball Superhero team should work pretty effectively. So, this is going to cover the events of the movie. Yeah, there's that asset of Dr. Gero. Sort of explains the beginning of the movie. You know what's funny? I actually saw this recently. There's a little Easter, kind of like an Easter egg at the start of the movie, where it actually shows a scene from Kakarot, the RPG game that's out. And it's Trunks versus like Mecha Frieza and King Cold. There's a shot that's actually from Kakarot, which is funny. So in terms of Piccolo characters we've gotten from the actual movie here, we just have the Power Awakening Piccolo that's sort of transforms right into Orange Piccolo, and he does in fact transform too. Like that's definitely what he's doing, is transforming, right? The Orange Piccolo transformation. I for one have no issues with how they handled Orange Piccolo. You can transform into Orange Piccolo and actually use him. It's very easy to transform into him. It's not tough. Orange Piccolo is ridiculous once you transform into him. So, for the 1000th time, I have no issues with Piccolo, besides maybe his active skill animation could have been done a little bit better. I think we can all agree that that Could that be a card right there? Maybe. That potentially could be a card. I was going to say, we didn't get a base form Piccolo from Superhero, which is certainly something that they could do as well. I feel like the Piccolo in his Red Ribbon Army disguise, I feel like that potentially could be a character. Because, remember, Police Officer Krillin is actually a different named character, right? Police Officer Krillin. So I feel like the Piccolo and like the Red Ribbon Army like outfit, they could have done that. I feel like they could have dropped him, maybe even as a free-to-play character from this event right here. And they could have made him, you know, just maybe be like a support for like Namekians or something like that. Like it could be a kind of like an interesting way to get a new like Namekian character, a new Piccolo character into the game. I think that would have been a good idea. And, you know, in Power Awakening Piccolo's intro, he does, like, he starts the intro out in the Red Ribbon Army outfit, right? So they did already sort of do that a little bit. So here, of course, is Gamma 2. Now, everyone knows Gamma 2, you know, has the crazy moment at the end versus Cell Max, Gamma 2 Sacrifice. I really do think that that can and probably will be an LR at some point, right? That's one of the many units that they could drop. I've actually been meaning to tweet this, but I was thinking about it the other day. So basically, the most recent content we've had for the Dragon Ball series is we had Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? And then we've had Dragon Ball Superhero. These are basically the last two movies. Dragon Ball Super Broly, I was a little surprised once I really thought of it, but there's 4 Dokkan Fests from Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? You have AGL Blue Gogeta, the transforming Super Saiyan into Blue Gogeta. You have the physical Dragon Ball Super Broly, the one that goes Super Saiyan into Full Power Broly. Then the third Dokkan Fest from the movie they did was the LR 5th anniversary transforming Blue Gogeta, right? He was the third Dokkan Fest. And then the fourth Dokkan Fest is the LR Gods. There was 4 Dokkan Fests. Believe it or not, Superhero has already caught up. There's already 4 Dokkan Fests for Superhero. Gamma 1, Gamma 2, Ultimate Gohan, and Power Awakening Piccolo. So that is interesting to think about. And I mean, Broly is definitely, yeah, see that Piccolo right there easily could be a character. But here's where Piccolo, of course, wishes to Shenron. And this is where he gets his sort of like Power Awakening form. And then Shenron says, oh, I tossed in a little extra for you, right? Now, it will be kind of interesting to see. I lost my train of thought. Oh, like when they're going to return to the Dragon Ball Super well, because we don't have like Broly. It is so underrepresented for like how hype of a character he actually is. Broly is, I would say, exceptionally hype. Like he is a big time character for sure. Broly is. So I would say it's definitely a little bit weird that they haven't really gone back to him, because they could certainly use Broly. I mean, like Wrath Broly could get an LR, right? We've only ever had the one Wrath Broly who EZA'd 4 years ago. I want a standalone full power Super Saiyan Broly, standalone Blue Gogeta as well. You know, transforming characters are certainly fun, but there is like a lot of like value and fun in just using the character right away, right? Like we don't have to transform into him or anything like that. It's just turn 1, we're using Blue Gogeta or something like that. So there's 4 characters, basically the 4 strongest characters from the movies that they still can and should drop like that. So we have, again, Blue Gogeta, Full Power Super Saiyan Broly, Orange Piccolo, and Beast Gohan, of course. All 4 of them, they would be new named characters in the game, right? Like, if you think about the My Data page, right, where it shows like how many times you've used each character, none of those 4 are sort of like slots at the moment. Okay, dude, we got so many medals. What the hell? They dropped that was so many medals. There's no way it takes that many to awaken him, right? Yeah, it only takes 10, 1 run. We did 1 run and we got enough medals to awaken the Gohan. That's crazy. I mean, that's pretty good, right? I'm sure people will be very pleased with that. You you could do literally one run and we get enough medals to actually Dokkan Awaken him. I am definitely not mad about that. Let me just confirm, yeah, because you only need 10. Because we got, what, like 3, 3, and 4 or something like that? Let's see. Yeah, enough to awaken him off of one run. God damn. Okay, that's great. That's definitely a good thing. Alright, so now we're going to start getting into the territory where we're going to see Cell Max. Now, I do think Cell Max also deserves some sort of character. I would say without question, Cell Max deserves to get like a Dokkan Fest or an LR or something. He certainly does. I know some people like think he probably shouldn't, but you know, I personally think every character should, right? Like Dokkan Fest Pan is something that should have happened. The only one where I always want to say, like, man, I don't believe she deserved one was Videl. I guess, like, once Videl got one, all bets were off, right? Like, even, you know, Yamcha deserved one more, but it's like all these characters. Like, everyone has, like, some Dokkan Fest or character that they really want to see, but maybe would not be generally very hype. I do have one as well. I mean, I could say 2. Demon King Piccolo. Well, actually, I guess 3. Demon King Piccolo is 1, although a lot of people would really like it, and he is, at this point, more deserving than almost anything. We gotta go back to the roots of Dragon Ball. I'm very pleased that there's a Red Zone stage now for, like, sort of the beginning fight against the Red Ribbon Army, because OG Dragon Ball just needs more representation, right? Demon King Piccolo would be great. I think also Baby, but Baby is a very... It seems, I see the general reception towards Baby is very favorable. People seem to really like Baby as a character, actually. So, I don't even think it's really, like, it's not absurd or anything like that to say, like, oh, you know, Baby should get a Dokkan Fest. I feel like a lot of people do feel the same way. But the big one for me, this is the one not a lot of people probably would agree. I am waiting for Lord Slug's Dokkan Fest. I don't care. He deserves one. And oh, I guess Dr. Wheelo as well, right? The second DBZ movie has almost nothing, and there is some stuff they can get out of that movie, right? Dr. Wheelo, of course. I don't know what they would do. The card could potentially be like Dr. Cochin and Dr. Wheelo, and it would be like a rage mode or something. I don't know. I feel like they could do it. Like Fat Janemba is a character, right? So Dr. Wheelo could be a character. Harudegarn could be a character as well. There's a pretty good shot in that movie, which certainly would be like a strong animation, where Krillin, Roshi, and Goku all fire a Kamehameha at the same time. That could be, like, they could do an LR, right? Like, I think they could do a Dr. Wheelo Dokkan Fest, and then an LR Goku, Krillin, and Roshi. Although, knowing how they've been these days, I could easily see it being just an LR base form Goku, right? And then he could have the Kamehameha with all 3 of them. And then I guess he could also... Because he finishes Dr. Wheelo off with the Spirit Bomb at the end. Although that's not really special, because the second movie, the third movie, the fourth movie, 3 movies in a row ends with Goku beating the enemy with a Spirit Bomb, right? It just keeps happening over and over and over again. Now, people might think about false Super Saiyan Goku from the... Lord Slug movie as well. He's never gonna get, like, they could drop a Goku from that movie that has those animations, but it's not going to be like the full Super Saiyan. I could literally just see it being like a Kaioken Goku, right? Who does those animations, the full Super Saiyan animations. Because what that was at the time was I believe Toei's interpretation of what a Super Saiyan might be. That was before, you know, because Vegeta is on Namek every 2 seconds screaming about the Super Saiyan, right? So, you know, Toei made that movie around that time. They did their interpretation of Super Saiyan. Then Toriyama later on revealed what Super Saiyan actually was like. And that's why full Super Saiyan, right, is not even in Dragon Ball Heroes. That's always the quickest way. Like, once something is not in, like, Heroes, that's how you know it's just not really a thing that's like, ever going to be pushed at all, right? Alright, so here's Cell Max. We are all used to fighting this bad boy right here. Cell Max does a lot of attack. He does a lot of stuff. Cell Max could I think carry multiple units. The super attack he has right now, like they could do an LR for Cell Max, and it's like, you know, hit the super attack he does now could be like his 12 key. Remember, he does do the attack as well. One that could be cool is when, like, he shoots the lasers out of all of his spots. And then, of course, the final attack he does against Beast Gohan, sort of like the green Spirit Bomb type thing, right? Like, there's a lot of big-time attacks that Cell Max has that could be pretty cool. So I definitely would sort of like to see a lot of this stuff put into the game, right? I want to see all these characters get represented in. And it's like, we're at the 8th anniversary now. So it's like, yeah, you know, I love when they're dropping Saiyans all the time, but they're getting, like, sort of the other stuff out of the way, right? Yamcha got his Dokkan Fest. Pan got her Dokkan Fest. Raditz got his Dokkan Fest. Captain Ginyu got his Dokkan Fest. All in 2022. So I'm sure characters like Baby, God Goku, Demon King Piccolo, right? They're, you know, maybe Lord Slug, maybe Dr. Wheelo. They're probably coming up, right? You know, to sort of get that representation for everything. All right, so stage 6. I believe this is the final stage right here. And I believe this is this is sort of like the best, I think, like, representation of Beast sort of in here, I believe, as we see some cutscenes here. Definitely quite a bummer, right? I just, right now, remember that Beast Gohan doesn't even have a sprite, so it's like he can't even be like a fight currently in-game. At least Orange Piccolo, you know, with his giant transformation, he does have a sprite, and it's like in Piccolo's Dokkan event, we do actually fight Orange Piccolo, but like in the Gohan Dokkan event, it's just he cycles through his 3 super attacks, the 12 key, the 18 key, and then he does the active skill. It's not even a countdown or anything, just kind of bizarre. Alright, so yeah, this, I mean, that certainly does look pretty good right there. Beast Gohan, hello, my boy. Yeah, sure would be pretty sick if we could, you know, just use them. You know, one day, old Beastie Boy, we will be able to use him. I'm thinking 9th anniversary. 9th anniversary, we could see Beast Gohan. I think that's a... What if they did Beast Gohan, Cell Max, Full Power Super Saiyan Broly, and Blue Gogeta. Bam, that's it. 9th anniversary. Monster W. I think that would be incredible. Oh, yeah, okay, so, yeah, we're getting all the Beast Gohan assets in right here. Yep, there he goes. Goodbye, Cell Max. Yeah, rest in hell, bitch. One missed opportunity, of course, is that, you know, they didn't have Cell actually have a personality in it. That definitely would have been pretty good, like, if he actually had a personality and not just, like, you know, a mindless, brainless, beastless monster, but whatever. Alright, so there is the story event. Insane that we did one run, literally one run, and we were able to get all the medals to awaken Gohan. So I guess we'll do that. I think I'll probably go ahead and rainbow the Gamma 1 and 2 as well. I already have them at 99%. I think we can go ahead and give them the Rainbow Star. And then we can awaken the AGL Gohan as well, I guess. And, you know, we could sort of jump in, right, to showcases and stuff like that. Although I guess I do have to link level them, right? That base Gohan, I already do have him link leveled. So we're gonna have a couple of new links to link level once we actually get him sort of transformed and stuff like that. All right, so let's sort of do the, I guess, cleanup here. All right, we get a title, of course, for clearing all the stages. Cool, cool, cool. So what do we have right here? Oh, this gives us a copy of the Gohan. Okay, I guess I do want this second copy right here because I'm gonna want to actually. I think I will quickly grind a second copy up. Yeah, okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grind up that second base Gohan, and I'm going to rainbow him, and we'll come back, and we'll sort of rainbow the base Gohan, Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and then we'll awaken the Super Saiyan Gohan. Alright guys, so we're ready. Let's do a little bit of cleanup here at the end. So let's start by awakening the Gohan. This, of course, is, you know, the base form Gohan we got when the movie first came out. Now we can, again, go ahead and Dokkan Awaken him, so let's do that. Now remember, this Super Saiyan version of Gohan here, we are going to be able to Easy A this guy. He does have a sticker, so we'll see how that's going to look. It probably will look pretty good, because he does have the aura, the Super Saiyan aura. A lot of times, like, Super Saiyan auras energy attacks and, you know, Super Saiyan Blue auras a lot of times do look very good as well. Alright, so now that we awakened this Super Saiyan Gohan, I just want to go ahead and rainbow the other 3 free-to-play characters. It's just sort of the way I've always, you know, sort of run the channel, right? As I make sure I rainbow all the characters on screen, Dokkan Awaken all the characters on screen, right? So now, let's just go ahead and switch over to here. And again, we will give the rainbow stars. So here's the free-to-play SSR version of this Gohan. Of course, I'll keep a copy right there. Yeah, it's a different named character than the Super Saiyan version anyway, but, you know, another unit to link level. Now, we want to also rainbow, let's rainbow the free-to-play Gamma characters, too. So these, of course, are the free-to-play Gammas. At the start, we went over that, you know, you can get them from login or missions, but then, of course, there's also, the currency that you could buy them with from the, older sort of special events for Superhero. So, there we go. We got the 4 free-to-play, well, I guess 3 free-to-play characters plus 1 free-to-play character's SSR all completed here. You know, the new Dragon Ball superhero category, we're definitely looking a little bit good there. So, let me know what you guys think of this Super Saiyan Gohan. I'll go ahead and link level him. Let's see what we're looking at here. So, 3 new links. We'll go ahead and link level him, and then we'll get a showcase out soon. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.